Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM students. I'm Dr. Gena Henderson, and it is Python Wednesday. We always begin Python Wednesday by telling you which oil we're diffusing in our diffuser today, and we are using Purification because Purification helps with some odors or some airborne viruses or bacteria. So we're doing purification today, okay? So we want to get right into Python Wednesday. We want to go back and we want to start talking about some more things, elementary ideas for functions. For strings. So let's say, for instance, strings. Before, when we use strings, we always use the print command with the string. Got to put my hands on the right keys. And long as if everything was inside quotation marks, it would print whatever was in quotation marks. So now we want to go and we want to look into the list function, okay? So now we want to go ahead and say we want to say B is May. Want to say C, small c. Okay, so now what we want to start doing is we want to say, let's list what's in A. You see how it takes each individual letter and list it as a string, inside those quotations, okay? I can also use, if I wanted to know what the length of A was, I could put length of A. It tells me that length has 4 letters. Gena has 4 letters. That's the length of it. Okay. I can also say, well, what's the max of A? And it would tell me N is the max of A. And the reason why it told me N was the max of A, because I have this variable named A. So it's not going to address the fact that A is at the end of Gena. So let's go and say, okay, I want the length of B. Okay, it says B is 3 letters. Okay, this time I want the min of B, which is the minimum of B. And it tells me that that's M. Okay, so that's the first placeholder in that series of characters. Okay, so we've learned today about how we can actually list, how we can actually find out the length, and how we can find out what's the max letter, what's the min letter that is in a string. Okay, so those are the things I wanted to show you about a string today. Okay, so I want to thank you for going to work with Gena. If there's any infomercials that you missed, please don't hesitate to go YouTube. Going to work with Gena. It is Python Wednesday.